Greetings, people, Earthlings. This is Mork from the planet Orc. Just kidding, it's Jimmy. Yeah. So today I want to talk about what it looks like to be my best, to be your best. And I think there's a lot of ways to look at this, but the way that I like to look at it is that every day I'm giving my best. Every day I am my best. Even though some days that best seems like shit compared to the day before when you had this most amazing bestest day. And today you're feeling like down in the dumps, maybe, you feel a little crappy some way, had a hard day. But if you have the mentality that you're giving it your best and you're doing your best in whatever state of being you're in, then I think that's a good way, a good barometer to know you're living your best life. It's not simple. It is simple. It's not easy to implement this into your life. It takes a little tact. You have to continue on at it every day, every moment. You have to be like, okay, feel like I'm doing crappy today, but I'm going to keep giving it my best. And sometimes that looks like just, coping to get through the day. You wake up, have a little something to eat, go to your job, go take care of some business, come home, hang out, go to bed. And although that seems boring and unfulfilling, sometimes that's what you have to offer. Other days you're gonna get up and conquer the world, You're gonna you're gonna go meet people, you're gonna make an impact in their life, you're gonna have impacts made on your life from other people through, these awesome experiences, and you're gonna be present in that moment and say, I am giving my best right now. And, we all know that it definitely seems easier to be doing your best when you're in a good place and when things are going your way and everything's running smoothly. But we all know that reality of life is not every day. We have highs, we have lows. Some days we're ecstatic, other days we're in sorrow. We're mourning, we're joyful. There's so many different states of being to experience, but what is important, and I love the analogy of a sailboat or a ship. I got my keel deep in the water, my rudder steering me, the wind's taking me, but I also have the skills to know what is the best way to carry the wind into my sails. And obviously through years of practice and through doing different trial and errors in your life, you learn the best way to keep the wind in your sails. Or sometimes you just need to put your sail down and go freaking sit in a corner and cry a little bit. We've all been there too. So every day, give your best. Every day I give my best. And some days, that best you can feel really good about. Other days you don't feel so good about it. But know in your heart that you gave it your best, even on those tough days. And to me, that gives me solace, It keeps me moving forward. It takes me through the tough days and carries me into the good days. And what is important for me is to be present in every moment. It's so easy to get lost in this world. There's so much going on, so many distractions, so many pushes and pulls. And through all that, you really just have to come back into your center and really get into yourself and be present in the moment. Experience life as full as you can, but also see it from a perspective sometimes of looking down on yourself or looking up on yourself. Get these different perspectives, and it will shed light on where you're at in that present moment. There's so many challenges that we face in our lives, so many gifts that we experience. I think it's really important to keep checking in. And for me, part of that is taking the time to meditate, to breathe. I just sit there and I breathe and I let the thoughts go. It usually takes me a few minutes to stop grabbing a hold of thoughts that come in. I run my own business. I got a lot going on. There's always something on my mind. But through training, I learned to let it go. And like I say, those first couple of minutes, you're gonna feel the hooks in, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Just let it go. If it's important enough, it's gonna come back to you later. That's what's important to know. We get so caught up in getting everything done right away that we lose sight of the moment. And so through a conscious breath work and just really talking yourself through it, I like to guide myself through it. I'm like, okay, breathe in, breathe deep into the belly, exhale, let all the breath go. And just keep feeling the flow of the breath entering your body and exiting your body. And really, I like to envision roots growing into the earth, and then I grow a connection like a tree up into the heavens, to the sun. I connect with the sun, like leaves on a tree. I soak in the sun. And with deep roots, I get the richness of the earth, and I bring that into my body, and I focus on that cyclical flow of the energy coming into me and storing within me. And through my background with Qigong, which is loosely translated as energy work, I gather energy in what they call the Dantian, and that's where you store all this energy, and it's there for, to pull from, to heal yourself, to create from that point. And there's so much potential from that point. So something like that, to pull yourself back into the moment is very important in life, and it keeps you in check throughout the day. And then when you get knocked off kilter, take a moment, I take like 3 deep breaths, and repeat, and do that until you kind of pull back into yourself, and you're like, all right, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through this. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great, because I'm giving my best in every moment, and I'm present in that process. And so that's what I have today. Take a moment, connect to yourself, connect within, use the breath. Or if you have another method that works well for you, by all means, use that. Go on the internet. There's so many different possibilities of ways to create a conscious self and to continue in that place. But what is important is to continually have that practice. Like a doctor has a practice, you have your practice of meditation, of yoga, of conscious breathing. Those are the things that you keep going back to. It's like a toolbox. Today, I need to do the breath work. Tomorrow, I need to do some stretching and Qigong. So you have all these tools at your hand, and when you need them, they're there. And you keep going back to that toolbox, and you keep strengthening those muscles to stay present in your life. So I hope this helps. I know it helps me a lot, and I hope everyone is having an awesome day. You're amazing, and I hope you know that. So be it.